time. So, happy Wednesday. Thank you for the couple minutes there of grace. Happy rainy Wednesday. We had a beautiful 2 weeks, but I guess it's beautiful because it does rain in your backpack. So, today is Wednesday. Today is the opposite of our Monday. Monday we pushed single-sided, right, or unilateral motion. Now, is it magical? No. Have we done it before? Yes. Today is our polling day. Yes, you can do Spanish. Today's point. The other day we did weight distribution leg exercises. We had the 100 reps with the weight in the right hand, and of course that's bilateral motion when you have the same, and the opposite arm, opposite leg. Anyhow, today's mindset is pulling with our hips and glutes. So I'm going to say intensity level is a little bit less than Monday. I know Monday wasn't hard, it's just a little less intense. However, it's still going to be thorough. We're going to pull and we're going to do our hips and our glutes. We have an isometric start and we have an ab finish. Okay? Children, I need you guys to be quiet. Okay? All right, here we go. Now, we are not going to do a mobility warm-up, which means it's not a movement warm-up, which means it's also not like elongating muscles and contracting muscles, so we're not going to move, but we're still going to warm up. If you need to do more of a movement warm-up, go do something for 6 minutes. But if you want to join me, which is always highly recommended, please do. We have a 1 minute wall sit, 1 minute plank times 3. Excuse me. Ready? I'm going to let you get on your wall, set, and go. 1 minute wall sit. During your 1 minute wall sit, you can pop 10 squats and get back on your wall that you've done before. Not your first time. We have started workouts with the 5 minute challenge. We have done 2 minute exertions on some of our workouts. Again, if you look at that email that had all the workouts, you'll see all these things. During your 1 minute wall sit, if you need to, get off the wall, do 10 squats, and get back on the wall. But it's only a minute. We're then going to do a plank. During your plank, you can do sit-ups or reverse crunches. Again, you can do 10 sit-ups or reverse crunches and try to get back on your plank. However, it's 1 minute of each times 3, so it's a timed 6 minute warm-up, not counting the little in between. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. See? That was a minute. If I talk to you the whole time, it's easy. 1 minute plank. During your plank, you can do sit-ups or reverse crunches. Breathe. Ready, set, go. 1 minute plank. I am not bragging, but this is the 3rd time today I get to do this stuff, and there'll be a 4th time today. So today I have 12 1 minute wall sits and 12 1 minute planks. It's starting to add up. Take your time. Enjoy the Wednesday isometric warm-up. Isometric is the second greatest force you put on a muscle. Those are your non-moving contractions. Although good, not something you want to rely on. Concentric contractions like lunges and squats and biceps and push-ups and any of the moving exercises. Again, those are 2.5 to 3 second rep exercises. 10 seconds. Eccentric exercises are the greatest force you put on a muscle, and it requires a very slow, heavy load. And relax. See, look at these minutes. They're just flying by. Shake it off. We're back on the wall. I don't want to take a lot of time between exercises. Ready, set, go. Again, back to the contractions. The eccentric contractions is something very heavy normally, and or something that's more than a 5 second rep, so a slower, elongating, loaded contraction. And again, although good, it normally requires somebody to be there with you, a lot of weight, a lot of trust. Anything really, really good can also be really, really bad. Except for margaritas. Margaritas can be really, really good or less good. Notice I always talk about margaritas. Isn't that weird? Anyhow, 20 seconds, go to your happy place, which is not Wednesday in Seattle where it's raining. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it off. You're back on your plank. Again, I don't want you jumping to the floor, but it's just the next thing you're gonna do. Ready, set, go. During your plank, feel free to do sit-ups or reverse crunches. And if you really want to, you can do your rotational planks or your walking planks, or you can hold a lateral plank for a little bit. We're not gonna do any other planks today. It's just a 3-minute warm-up, 6-minute warm-up, 3 minutes of each. And you're breathing. And you're thinking about Wednesday, middle of April. I've been asked the question a lot, and of course everybody has their own input. We probably are another month of doing this, but the question I keep getting by those that don't live here or can't make it to the gym, are we still gonna do live online classes? The answer is yes. I'm just trying to map out the exact plan, the who's and the what's, and of course the exact schedule. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Shake it off. One more round. Ready, on the wall sit, set, and go. So I can imagine, Talking Rain people know, of course my clients know too, I'm normally out of Talking Rain on Wednesdays and Fridays, and Yvonne's there and stuff like that. We'll probably maintain the noon class, because that's probably the easiest one to do. My 6 a.m. class has been the second largest class, and of course most people in that I see at the gym, except for the population that doesn't live in the area. The 3 p.m. class, believe it or not, has been the lowest attended class, but I'm wondering if people go back to work if those things don't change. The 6 p.m. class is a complete bust, but if you're at the gym, it's nuts in here, so it's really kind of a weird shift. But yes, live online training will continue, and we had already started online training with emails and stuff. That's why you see all the videos. We did those videos in November and December. And relax. Last 1-minute plank. Ready, set, go. Yeah, Yvonne and I did those videos the last week of November, first week of December. We are going to launch online training starting March 30th. We had an 8-week program all ready to go, and it was geared towards people that we don't get to see. And then life shifted, and so we had to shift that and go to overdrive on it. So that's why you see all the stuff. And I've been talking the whole time to take your mind off of this hard but doable warm-up. 20 seconds. If you are doing something else like jump rope and jumping jacks and rowing and running, and if you're just not doing what we're doing, you've got 13 seconds and we'll meet you in your station. Three, 2, 1, and breathe. Good job. See? Now we are heart warm, right? We're mentally warm, but we are not joint warm, and I'm not too worried. When it comes to pulling exercises and our combos today, I'm not too worried about not having a dynamic warm-up. But we are warm and ready. Our pulling today is going to be right side 30 down by 5, like our pushing was on Monday. But your choices of pulling, you can do 1-arm rows. I know you knew that was coming. You could do bicep curls, right? I'm hoping you knew that was coming. You could do any shoulder raise. You've got a lateral raise. You've got a front raise. You've got a rear raise. You can do upright rows if you really want to. It might feel funny, but that is a pulling exercise. You could lay on your back and do a chest fly. It might feel weird, but it's a pulling exercise, and so is laying on your back on a lat pullover. So I know I gave you a bunch of choices, and I don't want you to diversify too much, but you have trap rows, you have your shoulder raises, you have your bicep curls, you have your upright rows, Dana Dex. Shh. You have laying on your back chest flies and lat pullovers. 30 reps. When you're done, I'll talk about your hips and glutes. Did I say go fast? No. Right side only, 30 pulls. If you've already started, great. If you haven't, let's go. 30 right pulling exercises. I'm starting with rows so you can see them. Daxon and Dane. Dane, quiet. Thank you. You've got your bicep curls, if you want them. You have any of your shoulder raises, front, lateral, and rear. You've got upright rows, right? I don't want you to change too much. Some of it depends on the weight that you get to have. And remember, you can lay on your back and do a chest fly or a lat pullover, but those won't feel as smooth, and it's only because you don't have the other side to support the balance. That's really all it is. You're probably around 20 to 22, so we're gonna go 7 more, give or take. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow and big and no rush. When you're ready, we're gonna do 30 hip bridges. We've done them before, and we're gonna do them again later today. Every other round, that is. Hip bridges, 30 reps. Ready, set, go. As you're doing your hip bridges, play around with your feet. Maybe it's wider, maybe it's narrower, maybe it's higher. Maybe you have your feet up on something. And like what you see me doing, maybe you have a weight on your hips, not on your legs, not on your stomach, right? It's a hip bridge. So the weight needs to be on at your hips. And of course, a bridge, just like you drive on and just like you drive under, you gotta get your booty up there. Playing around with your feet width and height will switch up your activation and how much motion you're gonna have. 30 hip bridges. Breathe. We will do them again soon, but not the next round. 8, 7, give or take. 6, 5, 4, no rush, slow down. 3, 2, 1, and breathe and focus and recover. Do I want you to make a lot of changes? No. Can you make changes? Yes. Today isn't going to be the best back day or the best arm day. Today's a good muscle mobility day. So mix it up as you wish. 25 on your pulls. I'm going to do your different shoulder raises. Ready, set, go. 25 total reps. You can mix it up between a lateral raise. You can do a front raise. You could do a rear raise. Remember, you could do the one arm rows. You could do upright rows. You could do bicep curls. Anything pulling. And of course, the goal is that you have lots of motion. That's why you do single-sided exercises. You need your core to keep you balanced. And normally you get more motion when you do unilateral exercises. Keep breathing. I'm going to say you're 7-ish, 6-ish. If you're already done, you might have gone a little too fast. 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. And if you're not done yet, that's fine. Stiff-legged deadlifts. I get asked the question all the time, what's the difference between stiff-legged deadlifts and RDLs? RDLs is a Romanian deadlift, right? They're the same exercise. One is more power, or RDL needs more weight, yielding more power. That's the difference. So I say stiff-leggeds because it's the smoother version. Ready, set, go. 20 stiff-leggeds, but yes, you can say RDLs, but RDLs normally have more weight, yielding more power. It's the same motion. Your legs are not perfectly straight. You're stretching what you sit on, you're stretching what you squat with, and you're squeezing what mama gave you. And that is your glutes, your posterior hips, and your posture. We're only doing 20 because I want bigger, slower, and heavier. 20 stiff-legged deadlifts, bigger, slower, heavier. Hamstrings, glutes, posture. 5, 4, 3. It's big, it's slow, it's heavy. 2, 1. And breathe and work and chill and relax. When you're ready, 20 right pulls. You can stick with what you've been doing and you can diversify a little bit if you want to. 20 right pulls. Ready, set, go. You're pulling, you're breathing, you're working. That's why I wasn't too worried about the warm-up circuits. The hip bridges and the stiff-leggeds and pulling exercises, they're all normally safer. We're not doing the lunges, right? We're not doing heavy squats. We're not jumping, right? We're lifting and we're moving. 20 on your right pulls. 5, give or take. 4, 3, no rush. If you're not there, that's fine. 2, I don't want to make you go faster. 1, and breathe and work. And remember, if you're not there yet, I wasn't trying to pick up your pace. 30 hip bridges after your 20 right pulls. We did hip bridges earlier, we're doing them again. Ready, set, go. Squeeze your glutes. Play around with your feet width and your feet height. Maybe they're higher, you might get more motion. Maybe they're wider, you might feel a different squeeze. Maybe they're narrower, you might feel the balance of the exercise. The motion stays the same. 30 hip bridges. Glutes, glutes, glutes. Education behind glute exercises is you either get your back with them or you get your hamstrings with them. There is getting your good back, like your hip bridge, which is also in a core category. Your glutes and your good lower back are okay. I don't want you to get a lot of hamstrings on a hip bridge. Your stiff-legged deadlifts are definitely a hamstring glute exercise. You don't want to get your lower back with them. Let's say you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and work, and you're thinking about pulling exercises and your glutes and posterior hips. 15 on your right pulling, and then you'll do 20 stiff-legged deadlifts. Ready, set, go. 15 on your right pulls, and then 20 on your stiff-leggeds. I'm only saying that so you don't have to wait too much for me. I didn't say that for you to go faster. Five-ish, 4-ish, 3-ish, 2-ish, 1. Breathe and focus. Stiff-legged deadlifts for the second time. Hips, hips, hips. Posture, ready, go. Hips, posture, lengthen your contracted muscle, and recontract those muscles. And remember that education piece. I'd rather you get hamstrings and glutes on stiff-leggeds, and I don't mind a little lower back and glutes on hip bridges. There is good lower back and there's bad lower back. There is core, and there's posture, and there's posterior hips and glutes. Stiff-legged deadlifts, 20 reps. Oh, let's say you've got 4, no rush. 3, your big motion. 2, it's hopefully heavy. 1, it's okay if it's not. Hammies and glutes, no rush. 10 on your right pull, and then 30 on your last hip bridge. Ready? 10 right pulls, go. 10 right pulls, your last 30 hip bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and focus and don't go fast. That's not the agenda. It's your last 30 hip bridge, so let's do it right. Squeeze your glutes. Play around with your feet width and height, and maybe the weight on your hips. Squeeze your glutes. On this one, I don't want a lot of hamstrings. We can get hamstrings so many other ways. This is a core glute exercise. Keep squeezing, keep breathing, keep working. Maybe it's heavy. Maybe it's the best motion you've ever done in your entire life. Glutes, glutes, glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Remember, it's okay if you have a different number. That's not the idea. 5 on the right pull, last 20 stiff-leggeds. Ready, set, go. 5 right pulls, 20 stiff-legged deadlifts. End of circuit. We go to the next left side circuit. Breathe, and we finish later on with abs. Last 20 stiff-leggeds. Ready, set, go. Killer posture. I don't want to say stretching. I know I use that rhythmically. I mean lengthening your contracted muscles. Tons of hips, tons of booty, tons of posture. You got some hamstrings, lots of breathing and lots of squeezing. It's like a hot date, right? There's your joke for the day. Hips, booty, posture, breathe, and squeeze. 20 stiff-legged deadlifts. You're going to grab a sip of water. We start the left circuit immediately. We finish off with abs. Let's say you have 4. If you're done, get your water. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Breathe. Focus. Grab that sip of water. When you are ready, we have our left side pulling. Rules stay the same. When you're done with your first 30 left, I'll talk about the change. We have our posterior hips and glutes differently. Okay? 30 left pulls. Ready? I didn't give you a lot of time. Set and go. 30 left pulls. You're breathing, you're working. I am currently doing 1-arm rows. You can do bicep curls. You can do shoulder raises. You can do upright rows. If you really want to, you can lay on your back for chest flies or lat pullovers. I told you guys on Monday, when you do pulling exercises, there's so many more moves. Your chest, shoulders can push and pull. Your back and biceps can only pull. Your triceps can only push. That's why there's so many more machines in a gym for pushing exercises, because you can be so much more creative with pulling exercises. Again, on your way to 30 on your left pulls, we're gonna say you're at 7 more, 6, 5, 4, depends on what you chose, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. And it's okay if you're not there yet. We have plenty of work to do. We have a right side, a left side, a right side, a left side, and a right side and a left side. So there's your 6 rounds, your 3 of each. You can either do donkey kicks is the up and back, or fire hydrants is the out and up. You can choose and you can mix them up. They're always gonna be 25. So do 25 right, either donkey kicks or fire hydrants. Ready, set, go. 25 right. I've been giving you the education behind when you try to get your glutes, you're either going to get your hamstrings or your back. On this exercise, and of course if you're at the gym you'd have ankle weights on, right? On this exercise, I really want you to be finite and think about your posterior hips and your glutes, not your back, not your hamstrings. Chris, where are my posterior hips? Your posterior hips are above your buns and below your back. That couple little tight little marbly muscles, those are the little things between the 2 areas of your body. 25 on the right posterior hips and glutes. Don't do your left yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and work. I want you to be finite. Now, if you have ankle weights laying around, when you get back to the right soon, get them on if you can. 25 on your pulling left side. Ready, set, go. I have moved on to show you the shoulders that you did earlier. You can do lateral raises if you want to. You can do front raises if you want to. You can do rear raises if you want to. You got biceps. You've got upright rows. Yes, you can lay on your back. 25 on your left pulls. Now, in some ways, it doesn't matter what hand you are, right hand or left hand. However, the things you do associated to that is probably why you're going to feel a difference. I know they're different, but it's not that you're just right-handed and left-handed. That's an acuity thing. It's what you do because of them. Catching a ball, throwing a ball, right? Holding something for hours on end while you're waiting for your husband to do something, ladies, right? You're probably going to choose one hand to hold it in, and the other hand is going to do all the other things while your husband is trying to find the keys, right? Sorry, guys. I train more women. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. How come my chat thing just blew up over there? 2 more. 1 more. And breathe. Get some water. When you're ready, you're on your left side posterior hip glute. So the other side, either donkey kicks or fire hydrants. Ready, set, go. 25, and I really want you thinking glutes to the best of your ability. Mentally, physically, emotionally, cognitively, take it out of your back, take it out of your hamstrings, put it in your butt, and that small area between your butt and your back, your posterior hips. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1, and breathe and work. Remember, strength days require repetition. So when you see circuits of 3 of 3 of 3 and move, 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 they're great days. And yeah, you can feel stronger. Those are work days. Strength days, you gotta hit that muscle, let it recover. Hit that muscle, let it recover. That's how I like to train. Apologize. I think you guys do, that's why you're all here. Left side 20 pulls. One arm rows, bicep curls, upright rows, shoulder raises, chest flies and that pullovers. They're all pulling exercises. 20 is the number. And when you get done with your 20, only for information purposes, you're back to your right hip, posterior hip glute. Same thing, 25 reps. Five-ish more. 4, 3, give or take. 2, depends on what you chose, depends how heavy it is. 1, and breathe. Right side again, 25 reps again, posterior hips and glutes. Ready, set, go. Again, I highly recommend mixing it up between donkey kicks and fire hydrants. That diversity will help really get your glutes. Yeah, you can do 25 of one and then 25 of the other, totally cool. But I want you to think about the posterior hips and glutes. 25 right side. There is no rush. I'm only giving you information just in case you do need a cruise. You have your left 15 pull coming soon. You'll have your left hip glute again, but you shouldn't be there yet. In 4, 3, 2, 1. No rush if you're not there, by any means. When you are ready, 15 on your pulling, left side 25. Ready, set, go. Take your time. Your pulling exercises for your pulling muscles. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Shake them off, no rush. Left side 25 again, fire hydrant or donkey kick. Ready, set, go. Glutes, glutes, and glutes. Posterior hips and glutes. Seven, 6, it's big. 5, if you're already done, you went too fast. 4, 3, if you want to move on, you have your left side 10 pulling. 2, 1, and shake it off. You have your left side 10 pull, your last right glute 25. Ready, set, go. Left side 10 pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and work. I know we have time. I know you're doing good. Don't go faster. Last right glute. Same exercises for the third and final time. Think about them. Squeeze them. Work them. It's Wednesday. It's work day. Eight-ish more. 7, 6, it's big. It's 5, it's 4, 3, give or take, plus or minus. 2, 1, Last round, left side 5 pulling, last left hip glute 25, and then we have our abs. Ready, set, go. Nice. Easy breezy. Shaking them off. Left side. We have the 6 minutes of timed isometric exercises to start your day. We turned on the heart, the soul, the lungs. Yeah, we didn't do a whole bunch of movements. You have the 105 right and your 105 left pulling reps. Circuit 1 was 150 glutes and hammies and core and load. And circuit 2 was 150 hip mobility glutes. This was not the hardest day by any means. Could have been really, really heavy if you saw me. You all know the difference. Today would have been just a very heavy day. Maybe we'd have done something in the middle because I knew you had more time. Those are the littlest changes we made between being here and being at home. Load potential and those small little changes to give you the longer workout or the shorter workout. It's really a difference. When you are ready, and there's no rush to be ready, we're going to be on the ground for our abs. Same rules apply. We got plenty of time. Same rules apply. If you have to leave, just blow me a kiss and say goodbye. Do I want you to go fast? No. Monday we did an ab circuit in the middle and an ab circuit at the end. We now have 3 ab combos. Trust me, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but every single person today was like, why did that burn so much? Right? It's just the combo. We have 3 different combos, a 20 and a 30, a 20 and a 30, and a 20 and a 30, and it takes 6-7 minutes, and then we're off to our day. 20 sit-ups. Slowly, JP. 20 sit-ups, and then 30 scissors is combo 1. Ready, set, go. 20 sit-ups. Like Monday, play around with your feet and legs. Maybe a little narrower. Maybe a little wider. Little changes, right? Maybe one knee is bent, not both knees, right? Maybe both knees are bent too. But sit-ups, you've got the smallest little changes on sit-ups. And people get so bored of them because they just lay down and do sit-ups. Make those little finite changes so you have a measurable what feels really good or what really turned on your abs. 20 sit-ups, you have probably 5-ish more. Don't wait for me, do your 30 slow scissors. 3, 2, 1, give or take 30 scissors. It's either 30 revolutions like this, which we haven't talked about, because I always do these. It's either 30 revolutions or 30 reps. This is the rep version, and this is the revolution version. Revolution, not revolution, right? Abs, they're both good for you. The combo is why it burns. 30 either reps, sit-up scissors, or 30 revolution iso scissors. They're both good. I'm going to say you've got 8-ish more. Depends on what you chose. 7-ish more. Big deep breath. 6. We weren't in a hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. Combo number 2, don't go yet. Combo number 2 is 20 slow reverse crunches and 30 slow runners. Remember, there's a sit-up runner, which I'll show you, and a revolution runner. Ready? 20 reverse crunches. Ready, set, go. Like the other day, legs can be perfectly straight. Legs can be slightly bent. Just don't bend and straighten during the exercise. Keep them in one spot. Your legs can be crossed. You can have your body up for the isometric crunch. You can have your body down. 20 reverse crunches. Your legs are moving because of your abs. Don't wait for me if you get there. but you have your 30 runners, either big and slow Danish or revolutions. 5-ish more, 4-ish more, 3-ish more, 2, 1. You can either do sit-up runners, which I don't do very much, and mostly because I combo, or you can do the revolutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are miserable, these are tough, and this is why we're burning today. 30 slow runners. You can challenge yourself on the big ones, or you can do the revolutions. But notice I didn't say bicycles. I still refuse to say bicycles, and it's only because I like the rotation of a runner versus the bicycle, but this is my choice. 30 slow runners. Let it burn. And again, don't wait for me, get them done. If you gotta go, you gotta go. But there is one more combo. Was it the hardest thing in the world? No. Numerically, was it the most we've done? No. Saving the best for last. You've worked hard. You had me on Monday, you have me again on Friday, you had Danny yesterday, you have Danny tomorrow, so that's a pretty good week. If you're there, you're on your 20 toe touches and your 30 swimmers. If you're not there, when you get there, it's 20 toe touches and 30 swimmers. Ready, set, go. 20 big, slow toe touches. Whether your legs are perfectly straight, slightly bent, or more bent, it's that vertical exercise for your 20 toe touches. And then you're gonna be on your swimmers. You can either be on your hands and knees, or you can lay on your stomach. 30 swimmers. Make sure you finish strong. If you're not done yet, good. You know I like to give you my little spiel at the end. You've worked hard. Today was not the hardest day on the planet. You have Danny tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. We have a lot of tube movement stuff that we've been doing on the Fridays. If you have time, stretch for 3 to 5 minutes. If you have time and energy, do cardio for 5 or 10 minutes. And if you don't have time, at least relax for 3 to 5 minutes. Why? We spend so much time beating ourselves up, working hard, and maybe even expecting a lot of results in that short amount of time. So, if you have 3 to 5 minutes, enjoy the silence, like at my gym, right? It's quiet and I have 2 kids over there. Enjoy the silence. Just that small little 3 to 5 minute mindfulness, chilling, relaxing, breathing is good for you, okay? So, hydration is key. Get that water in your body. Relax for a couple minutes if you can. Stretch would be great. And if you have time and energy to do some 5 to 10 minutes cardio, please do. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.